Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, the place where we chase after audio gear that delivers luxury sound without the luxury price tag. Today we're checking out the KZ Duet, a pair that truly surprised me with how good they sound. And they're only $21 on AliExpress. Dual dynamic drivers, a shockingly clean mic and bass that hits way above its price. I've been testing these with my iBasso DX180 and they've raised my expectation for budget earbuds. Hit that like button and let's dive in. Let's start by unpacking what sets the KZ Duet apart in the overcrowded budget audio market. The design immediately stands out. It uses a semi-in-ear structure which avoids that deep pressurized feeling of traditional IEMs, while still sitting securely in your ears. They're incredibly lightweight, just a few grams, with a curved ergonomic shape that hugs your ear whether you're out for a run, gaming late at night or listening for hours at your desk. KZ includes a pair of silicone ear tips that use a secondary injection molding process to make them extra soft and grippy. They're surprisingly skin-friendly and help create a subtle seal that boosts bass without making you feel blocked off from the world. Inside each earbud, KZ includes their quad-core dual dynamic driver setup, and this is where the magic really happens. A dedicated 10mm superstroke bass driver handles everything down to 20 Hz, giving you rumbling lows with real physical presence, while the 8mm high-performance driver is reserved for mids and highs. Instead of overwhelming the sound with bass, KZ uses bass compensation technology to enhance the low frequencies while still keeping vocals and instruments clear. A precise acoustic crossover manages the frequency distribution so nothing bleeds into anything else. The cable is straightforward, a 3.5mm 120cm long gold-plated connection that works with phones, laptops and of course my DX180. And then there's the microphone, which honestly may be the best surprise of the entire package. Instead of the older 4mm mic, KZ upgraded to a dual 6mm condenser system, improving clarity and pushing sensitivity up to 26 dB. There's also noise reduction circuitry built in, which means you don't sound like you're calling from a cafeteria. In terms of raw numbers, the Duet is easy to drive at 25 ohms, gets loud quickly thanks to its 110 dB sensitivity and covers a wide 20 Hz to 40 kHz frequency response. The box includes the earbuds and a set of tips, nothing fancy. But at this price point, the value is clearly in the performance. Now for the part that really matters, the sound. I tested the KZ Duet with my iBasso DX180, a clean, natural, high-resolution digital audio player. No EQ tweaks, just pure FLAC files to show their natural tuning. Starting with Adele's Skyfall, the orchestral introduction immediately highlights the strengths of the 8mm driver. The mids come through silky and layered, with Adele's voice sitting front and center without harshness. The highs are smooth, giving cymbals a gentle sparkle without ever getting fatiguing. When the drum kicks in, the 10mm superstroke bass driver shows off its depth. It hits those sub 30 Hz notes with authority, adding that cinematic rumble that makes Skyfall feel massive and atmospheric. The semi-inner design also creates a wider soundstage than you'd expect from earbuds at this price, giving the track a grand theater-like presentation. The result is a balanced yet exciting listen, musical rather than analytical, but with enough detail to appreciate the production. Switching to Lipa's future nostalgia, the energetic mix of synth bass, tight kicks and clean vocals really lets the Duet flex its bass compensation technology. The lows stay powerful and textured without ever feeling bloated, and the mids remain clear enough for Duet's vocals to cut through with confidence. The treble brings liveliness without harshness, adding shimmer to the hi-hats and production effects. It still has KZ's classic V-shaped signature, but it feels more refined here with better separation and layering than older single driver budget options. Even when I pushed the volume higher than I normally would, the Duet stayed controlled without muddying the mix or collapsing under pressure. Across genres, the sound quality far exceeds what you expect for something under $25. Of course, nothing is flawless, especially in the budget category, so here's the honest take. The semi-inner fit, while extremely comfortable, does not isolate noise as well as deep insertion IEMs or full over ears. If you're in a loud subway, some ambient noise is going to get in. The cable is fairly sturdy, but it does have a fair bit of microphonics. You'll hear a faint rustle when it brushes against your shirt while walking. The white finish looks great out of the box, but collects dirt quickly, especially if you take them to the gym. And while the plastic build feels decent, it obviously isn't premium metal, so you want to avoid tossing them around carelessly. Still, the upsides absolutely overwhelm those shortcomings. The sound to price ratio is honestly wild, with dual driver setup offering clarity and bass that outperform many competitive sets. The upgraded mic is shockingly good for calls, meetings and gaming, offering clarity you would not expect at this price. The comfort is excellent for extended sessions. The tips let you tweak your seal for more or less bass. And the wired connection means zero battery anxiety and universal compatibility. In a world full of overpriced wireless options, the Duet is a refreshing reminder why wired audio still has a loyal following. To wrap it all up, the KZ Duet is one of the easiest recommendations I can make if you're shopping under $25. They offer versatile sound, great comfort and an unexpectedly good mic, all at a price that makes you double check if it's real. Whether you're commuting, gaming, working out or just relaxing, they punch well above their weight. Grab one from Linsol or snag that AliExpress deal. Links below. Let me know in the comments, are you sticking with wired setups or is wireless the future for you? Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews like this and I'll see you in the next one.